Hi guys, it's Jez here from Windows Central Gaming, back with a rare video. Ahead of Gamescom 2025, I was lucky enough to be among the first members of the public to go hands-on with Resident Evil Requiem, the 9th mainline entry in the industry-leading horror series. Resident Evil has had its ups and downs over the years, but remains one of the most prolific video game franchises in history, a rare feat for horror, which many find too uncomfortable to play firsthand, myself included. Capcom experimented with dialing back the terror in favour of action here and there, but firmly returned to its roots with Resident Evil 7 and Village, delivering landmark visuals and refreshed first-person gameplay. The stunning remakes of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4 honoured the legacy while modernising the franchise as well. Silent Hill has seen a resurgence, and newcomers like Chronos: The New Dawn also look promising. But after my hands-on with Resident Evil Requiem, I'm confident this franchise will remain the genre's apex predator. I played as new protagonist Grace Ashcroft, an FBI technical analyst with little field experience. Capcom chose her over veterans like Leon or Claire to bring back that true sense of fear and vulnerability. It begins with Grace strapped upside down to a medical table being drip-drained of blood. The visuals are absolutely striking: panic-induced sweat, blood-splattered skin, all rendered with Ori engine realism at 60 FPS. Lighting is key here too: flickering power, corridors shrouded in darkness, and lightning flashes outside evoke a horrifying atmosphere. I found a lighter, reminiscent of Resident Evil 1, and it was more than just a throwback. It's a lifeline in Resident Evil Requiem. Interactive lamps, switches, and fuse boxes let you push back the gloom. In third-person mode, the lighter's flame glows through Grace's hair with uncanny realism. Capcom uses new lighting technology to tease anxiety from the player, hiding threats in the shapes of dark shadows. And darkness isn't just atmospheric here, enemies use it against you. Waking up in a dilapidated hospital, I discovered a corpse. And then, long, spidery fingers begin creeping over it. Out of the gloom steps a hulking, jagged-toothed nightmare. Unarmed, Grace can only run, hide, and flee into the light, which burns away the enemy's flesh. This is Requiem's nemesis. It's a hulking freak show of a monster that I absolutely cannot wait to find out more about. However, its eyesight doesn't seem particularly good. It can sniff you out and also hear you, giving Grace the ability to throw random objects to distract it away so you can sneak past. However, this doesn't seem to be a full-on horror walking simulator. Do not despair, classic survival horror fans, because I did find and scavenge bullets hiding beneath a wardrobe. However, in the demo, there was no gun present. In first-person mode, you get that visceral psychological experience that typified Resident Evil 7 and 8, but in third-person mode, you get a real sense of Grace's vulnerability as she scrambles on hands and knees through panic-induced desperation. After giving the monster the slip, Grace dashes frantically into a lit hallway, and then the screen fades to black. Capcom's words: "This is merely the overture to our darkest symphony." Launching February 27, 2026, Resident Evil Requiem leaves me with various burning questions. Where exactly is Grace? Who left her to die, and why are they draining her blood? What exactly is the thing chasing you, and why is it so photosensitive? How does Resident Evil Requiem tie into Resident Evil Outbreak, given Grace's bloodline? Grace's hunt for a mother's killer hints at a more personal, intimate horror story layered beneath the bioterror that Resident Evil is typically known for. All will be revealed next year on Xbox Series X, S, PS5, and PC, and until then, stay in the light, and hit that like button as well for good measure. I've been Jez for Windows Central, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.